This is Clump News Network. Inflation in the United States is currently down 2/3 and turning a corner. Now to talk about it here is Sackboy of the Sony company. Sackboy, does this lowering of inflation mean that you'll keep prices low for the consumer? No. This week, the cost of a yearly subscription to PlayStation Plus will jump from $60 to $80 in the Essential tier, $100 to $135 in the Extra tier, and a whopping $120 to $160 in the Premium tier. Now, while this rise in prices is egregious in the Extra and Premium tiers, especially given the quality of the service, which is bad on its own and nowhere near the quality of Xbox Game Pass, I want to focus on the Essential tier today. If you have a PlayStation and you want to play online with your friends, you're now going to have to cough up an extra $20 each year just to do that. This was hidden in the September Games Announcement blog post, which by the way featured a truly mediocre grouping of games, right at the bottom to sort of sneak it in so you don't notice and instead just complain about the Saints Row reboot or whatever. This price increase is happening for a service that's legitimately gotten worse this calendar year. The monthly games, this service's main quote-unquote benefit, using benefit in very loose quotes here, has been nothing to write home about since the PlayStation 5 was released. It's never been so bad, like Xbox games with gold, that it got shut down. But Sony is not willing to put its best and brightest on the service, and there hasn't been a Rocket League or Fall Guys level hit in a long time. Not to mention that Sony just straight up removed the PlayStation Plus collection earlier this year. The PlayStation Plus collection was an incredible collection of PlayStation 4 games for the PlayStation 5. This included some all-time greats like Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us. You know, the type of game that shows up in the monthly games maybe once a year. But no, that's gone too, and it still costs an extra $20. It's $80 a year or no online with your friends. This just sucks. The benefits are decreasing and the price is increasing. Of course, Sony is not the only one with an overpriced service. Xbox Game Pass Core, the new Xbox Live, I'm sorry, this is so confusing, is about $60 a year, the old price of PlayStation Plus. There's no monthly games, but you do get Microsoft's equivalent of the PlayStation Plus collection. But you also still need it to play online with your friends. It's certainly a slightly better deal than PlayStation Plus, but I wouldn't call this a steal, especially if you just want to play online with your friends. Even Nintendo's middling Nintendo Switch Online is a better deal than what PlayStation Plus is going to be, especially since the family plan option lets you get the yearly price to almost $5 a year if you just want to play online. Which, that would be the best value out of all three if Nintendo Online wasn't running on a dial-up modem. But then again, you still need to pay that price just to play online, which, in Nintendo's case, is usually not that good. A counter response to this criticism of not wanting to pay to play online is, oh, just get a PC. You won't have to pay for online there. But PC gaming requires much more of an initial investment and much more tinkering with games to actually get them to work. If they even work at all. I'm looking at you, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. With PC, you can't just put the game in, and it works for the most part. You have to hope your machine can handle it and mess with settings, and it's a much more complicated process, especially if you're not the most technically savvy. And some people, like myself, like the experience of a game console in the living room on the couch. Also, just because that alternative exists doesn't mean that we shouldn't call out when these large corporations are being ridiculous. It's ridiculous that you have to pay to play with your friends online. And the biggest problem is that we shouldn't have to pay to do that. We know these companies don't have to charge you for online play. Games like Fortnite and Halo don't need a membership to play online. But these companies know that they can get away with charging us for it because you want to play online with your friends. Gaming can be such a social medium. It's a way that I can stay close to my friends who live in other parts of the world. It connects us, and it's something that has kept those relationships strong. So many hours, so many laughs, so many memories that I wouldn't change for the world. I think it's gross that Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo take advantage of those emotions. Canceling PlayStation Plus is a hard pill to swallow when playing games is a major part of these friendships that I don't want to throw away. I don't have a good solution for this. Every gamer canceling their online subscriptions just isn't going to happen. We as humans long to be connected, and these companies know that and just see dollar signs. It's bleak, and it sucks.